Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something a little bit different, but I am so excited for this one. I'm going to be putting together a budget-friendly Easter grazing board, but this just isn't any old grazing board. This is a full Easter lunch spread in the middle of your table. I've seen these all over Pinterest and TikTok and they always look absolutely phenomenal, but also very, very expensive. So I wanted to challenge myself to create one that's really cute and really fun, but also on a low budget, and mostly using really simple, easy to prepare bits and pieces so that you're not wasting loads of time with prep. I'll show you everything I picked up and how I'm transforming them into little Easter themed bits, and at the end we'll put it all together and I'll show you exactly how much everything costs. So if you're hosting over Easter, or if you want to do something really special for the kids or for yourself, then hopefully this will give you loads of great ideas. If you do enjoy the video, guys, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Also consider subscribing down below if you haven't already. It'd really mean a lot to me. And without further ado, let's get started. This is everything I've picked up for today's grazing board. I've tried to keep things really affordable and also quite easy, so there's nothing too complicated here. We've got things like sandwich bits, pizza, cocktail sausages and sausage rolls. Then we've got crisps and snacks, and then of course the fun part, the cakes and the sweet treats that we're gonna decorate. As I'm building up the table later, I'll pop the price of each item on the screen as I go so you can see how it all adds up, and you can kind of pick and choose what you'd include if you were gonna make your own. First thing I'm gonna do is get all the cooked items cooked up. So I'm gonna be cooking the cocktail sausage rolls, cocktail sausages, the chicken nuggets and our pizza. But before I cook the pizza, I'm just gonna cut it into little bunny shapes just to make sure that we're staying on theme. So I've just used this bunny cutter to cut out our pizza. So that's all our bunny pizzas. Also any scraps I've just put on the tray as well to have as like a cooking snack for myself. So nothing's going to waste. I've got all the like trimmings here as well. But that's our pizza bunnies. They look adorable. We're gonna pop them in the oven in a moment with our chicken nuggets. Just waiting for the sausages and the sausage rolls to cook. Next up for the sandwiches, just a really basic filling with butter and ham, but I'm going to be using these little Easter cutters to make them a little bit more fun. I feel like this makes such a difference, especially if you've got kids. Like, it's a way of making it extra special without costing anything extra. Okay, these might be my favourite thing for this. I'm going to be turning these Babybels into little Easter bunnies. So I've seen these being done online and I just had to try them. Just cut that section there, and then the bunny goes face down like that. Then what we're going to do is just cut a slice for its tail, and also cut a slice for the ears, just like that. And then with the ears, we're going to cut a wedge out of this, like a triangular wedge, like that. And then the little wedge we're going to stick in the tail, for its little tail there, and that's its little head. I'm trying to wedge that in. I don't think I did that one quite right. I think I'm going to go for a slightly smaller head. Right, let me see if I can cut that in half. That's better. Right, cut a thinner wedge next time. But that's one of our little Easter bunnies, our Babybel bunnies. Thinner wedge this time. That's fine. And then the slice for the tail. Slice for the head, little bum tail, there we go, and we've got a little head. These are actually so sweet. I think they're adorable. I'm going to do the other two now and then we'll move on to the next bit. Next up, I'm going to make some little carrot and cucumber hummus cups. So I've got these little clear cups that I had around the house. I'm going to pop a little bit of this sweet chili hummus at the bottom of each one. And then we're just going to cut some carrot and cucumber sticks and stick those in. So we've got a cute little veg baton on hummus cups, and then we've got some extras to put on the grazing board as well. Now on to the fun part. I've got some pre-made donuts and cakes, and we're going to decorate these to make them look a little bit more Eastery. So I've kept some of these with the pastel icing on because I think it looks really cute, but I've taken the icing tops off of 7 of them. We're just going to ice them with our chocolate icing and then pop some mini eggs on. This is a really fun and easy way of making them look homemade while also not having to bake everything from scratch when you're on a busy Easter weekend. Now the last thing I'm going to be making is some butterfly donuts. So we're just taking shop-bought ready-made donuts, using some chocolate fingers, some Smarties and some raspberry jam in a piping bag, and we're going to make these into butterflies. So first things first, we're just going to cut them in half, and then we're going to be putting them opposite each other. To connect these, I'm just going to pipe a little bit of raspberry jam down one of the sides, and then just squeeze them together just to make sure that they can stay together, and then adding a little bit more raspberry jam on the top here. We're going to add some Smarties there for the butterfly's body. Just pop in 2 Smarties in the centre to make the little body. Now for the antenna, I'm just going to take a chocolate finger and we're just going to cut that in half. I'm just going to make a little cut at the top either side to then slot these in. Like so. And then we're just going to pop a little Smartie on each of these, again with a little bit of jam. There we go. And that's our cute little butterfly donut ready. So now that everything's ready, it's time to put it all together on our grazing board. I'm just going to be using some greaseproof paper down the center of the table runner instead of using a board or something, which just makes it feel like more of a proper buffet that we can just dig into. As I'm adding everything to the table, I'll put the prices on the screen so that we can see how the total builds up. I love doing it this way because you can really customize it. Like, you could just leave things out, swap things, or you could just use whatever you already have at home. Okay, so this is the finished Easter grazing board. I'm actually so happy with how this turned out. I think it looks so cute and colourful. And the total cost of everything came to £26.80, which is actually not that bad considering how much food there is here. And you could definitely make it cheaper depending, of course, on what you include. But I just can't get over it. You've got the little Babybel bunnies poking through, you've got the cut out sandwiches, you've got the butterfly donuts, the pizza bunnies, the mini egg cupcakes. Like, honestly, this looks so yummy, and I would do this for myself, honestly, but I just know my kids are gonna go absolutely bananas for this. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy it, and hopefully I'll see you really, really soon for another video. Take care. Bye.